Good afternoon, welcome back to Linnets TV. Me, Sam Phillips, and I'm joined by new Runcorn Linnets manager Dave Wild. Dave, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
The last 24 hours must have been a bit of a whirlwind. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm over the moon with the appointment. It's it's a huge club, as you know, and it's a really good opportunity for me. It's sort of the first time I've been entrusted or given a role that's not with a side near the bottom of the table. So it's a bit of a different challenge for me, and I'm looking forward to sort of building on the work that Callum's put in last season, and obviously the aim's to push the club forward.
Yeah, now we've spoke to you in your press conference a little bit earlier about you've spoken to most of the players already. How is the feeling in the camp? I know it's a little bit early, only 24 hours in, but the mood pretty positive.
Yeah, massively. Obviously, I interviewed for the job last week, and obviously, look, I know one or two of the players anyway. I've worked with Ryan Brook before, so I've been lucky enough to sort of have a rough idea of the lads who wanted to stay. Look, naturally, players are going to move on with whether they go with Callum or go to the pastures new, like players like Alex Downs. But like I say, I've spoken to every player. There's a good 80% that will be staying. My mentality is to keep the full squad. And look, naturally I'm going to bring one or two of my own players in because that's just how it is, but I think the nucleus of the squad's there. Look, at the end of the day, they finished, you were beating the playoff final, so you can't be a million miles away as a group, and I'm just looking forward to getting going with them, really. Like I say, I've spoken to every player. We've had 4 down tonight who've just committed the futures for next season. I'm meeting 2 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday, and a pretty exciting one tomorrow, which I'm sure a lot of the fans will be happy about. Take that as you will.
So what can, obviously you're coming from Matlock Town, what can we expect from a Dave Wild footballing team?
Hard work, very committed, positivity, and we'll have a good time. Listen, there's no point doing it if we're not enjoying ourselves. But the staple point of everything that I do is hard work. It's a non-league football, and fans pay the money. They come in, and minimum requirement is to work hard, and that's what everything that I put in place, and the same with the staff who will come in with me. That'll be the main focal point of everything. I like to play football. I like to get the ball down sensibly. Not Pep Guardiola, but it'll be attractive football. But like I say, the main staple point is hard work.
And now you mentioned the fans and what they can expect to see. The fans were incredible last season. Have you got a message for them to get them right behind you from day one?
Yeah, listen, look, the fans was one of the main reasons that I wanted the job. There's not many clubs in non-league, certainly at step 3, step 4, that have the following and the fan base that Runcorn do. Obviously, I've spoken to Ryan a lot over the last 6 months since he's been here, and he's got nothing but positives to say about the fans. I'm looking forward to introducing myself and meeting as many as I can. And all I can ask for is that you back the lads, back myself, and we won't be far off. One big thing for me though is, if you want to speak to me or anything you want to ask or get me involved with, you just got to come and give me a nudge at the bar. I'm very proactive, and I'm massively behind the Linnets now.
Perfect. Well, thanks a lot for joining us, Dave. We look forward to seeing you and your bucket hat in the dugout very soon.
Absolutely. Top with a bottle of Madbury. Top man.